guys, welcome to today's video. I'm gonna keep this one short and sweet. This is pretty much just gonna be a little tutorial on how to pre-track or to pre-plan food into MyFitnessPal. I'm just basically gonna go through the steps. I'm gonna put a little screen right here. You're gonna see exactly what I'm doing on my phone in MyFitnessPal, and I'm basically just gonna show you exactly what it looks like when I sit down to pre-track what I'm gonna eat for the next day. I don't always do this, but when I know I'm gonna have a hectic day, or if there's just a day where I'm thinking, okay, I know exactly what I'm gonna eat tomorrow, I might as well just put it in now, and I wanna ensure I'm gonna hit my macros exactly, I'll do this. I kind of eat the same things, so that does make it easier for me to do this, and I also know how to use the app and how to navigate it really well, so again, that makes it easy for me to do this. It took me a while for this to be such a quick thing for me to do. When I first started using MyFitnessPal, this took me a lot longer. It's like a little game of Tetris with seeing what would fit, what I had to take out, what, you know, the different measurements and how to hit certain macros. And then of course, the more I've used this, the more food is in my log, and it's just, I can do a quick add and I don't have to go and scan everything. So most likely everything that I am going to track on here is probably already in MyFitnessPal because I've already used it. So that's super helpful. Again, I'm going to record my screen. So I'm gonna be looking down at my phone for most of this video, but you'll probably be more interested in what I'm showing you on here anyway. And for those of you who haven't been following along with me, or this is your first time to my YouTube channel, welcome. My name on Instagram is bacon.megn.cheese. I post food and fitness, elevate balance, lifestyle. I do track macronutrients, protein, fats, and carbs. Currently I'm tracking maintenance macros. I'm in maintenance mode, so I'm not trying to gain weight or lose weight. I'm trying to maintain while trying to lift heavier. So that's why I am not in a cut right now. I was in a cut for a while. But anyway, my maintenance macros currently are 2,000 calories. So you guys will see that on MyFitnessPal. Okay, let's get started. So as you can see here, I have a little over 2,000 calories to use. So right when I wake up in the morning, I already know that I like to have my coffee, and in my coffee, I like to have some Premier protein, and I usually put about that much. Again, this is gonna be quick and easy for me because I kind of pretty much already have a routine. This is what I know I already want. Also, just keep in mind as I track, you're gonna probably notice this is pretty basic. Right now, we're at the end of the month, so we budget our groceries and we have very little grocery money left right now. So we're kind of just picking with whatever we already have. So the meals are just gonna be pretty basic. So for tomorrow, I'm going to have a rice cake right when I wake up with my coffee. And then I'll do some studying, and then probably get a little hungry, and that's when I'll finally have my breakfast. Now, I already have some meals tracked. So here I have my protein oatmeal. Now, I compiled all this and created a meal out of it because it's something I would have frequently. So I logged that. I'm gonna take out the bananas because I don't have any bananas, or otherwise I would have loved to eat bananas on my oatmeal. Then I'll be having the half scoop of protein, some egg whites, the maple brown and sugar oatmeal, and then I'm also going to add some bacon bits. This is something I've been doing recently that I've just been loving. So that is gonna be breakfast, almost 400 calories. Then when I go to work, I always bring a protein bar. So this is the one I currently have in my pantry. Not a big fan, but I already bought them, so I have to finish them. Normally I like the Fit Crunch bars. I did mention that in my last video if you saw that. I'll link that in the description below. It was a full day of eating on 2,000 calories. Okay, so moving on. Lunchtime, I'm going to have, I have some grilled chicken already. So I'm gonna leave that at 140 grams. And then I'm gonna go ahead and have some potatoes that I grilled up. I'm gonna keep that at 180. And let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and add in some, I have some baked beans that I cooked. Actually, I have some beans leftovers from Chili's, so I'm gonna add that. And then I usually like to have something sweet afterwards, so let's see. I'm gonna throw in a few chocolate animal crackers. That's a lot of, I may have to lessen that a little bit later. That's 1 serving of animal crackers. Okay. Then let's move into dinner. I have some salmon fillets, so I'll probably have 1 of those, and then I will have that with some rice. There we go, and then probably some veggies. So I know I have some California blend veggies frozen in there. Okay, so I have quite a bit of fat left and quite a bit of carbs, but I already know I'm gonna want dessert. Let's see. So I want to have some Bluebell ice cream. I'm gonna have 2 servings, which is a cup. And then I'll probably, actually this should go with my lunch. And then I'll probably want a pre-workout snack. So I'm gonna have another rice cake. Now that with some peanut butter. I have the Reese's brand peanut butter. So let's see, that'll help me with some of my fat. I have 80 calories left, so that'll be perfect. I'll go ahead and add in a little bit more rice. This is when I have to just play with the numbers a little bit. So still 4 fat left. I'll probably have a little bit of avocado with my chicken for lunch. So let's bring that down to 25 grams. Okay, so I hit my macros. 0 carbs, 0 fat, a little over protein. So it's showing I have 27 calories left, but it also shows I hit my macros. So I'm gonna trust that and just leave those 27 calories. Mainly this is due to user error, or I didn't go in and physically input all of these different food options. I searched it. So for example, let's say I didn't have something already in here and I wanted to add, I would go here to add food, then I could search food. Let's see, I don't think I've ever tracked, oh, I have tracked Skittles. I have never tracked Haagen-Dazs. I've never tracked Ben & Jerry's ice cream. So let's type in Ben & Jerry's. So the different ones pop up. And this could be slightly, whoever input this, Ben & Jerry's, they could have been slightly off by maybe, a gram or 2 of fat, or the calories could be wrong. Whatever it is, it could have been slightly wrong. But I'm not gonna go and double check every single thing. It'll most likely add up. Again, this is only 27 calorie difference, so not a big enough difference for me to go and double check everything. Let's see. And then of course there's the other option to scan. My screen is ready. So I will go ahead and just scan food. It'll pop up. Let me show you that. Okay, so for example, I have this pita bread. I'm gonna go ahead and scan it. Here we go, and now it is saying it is 60 calories. Let's see. It's saying that it's 10 carbs, which is accurate, 1.5 fat, accurate, 6 protein, accurate, 60 calories total, and that's what it showed up on the screen. Then I'll hit the check mark, and this is what it's gonna show if it goes over. I have -10 carbs, -1 fat, -11 protein, and then -33 calories. So I went over my macros, so I'm gonna delete that, and I'm back to having hit my macros. So that just kind of shows you, this is me knowing everything I already have in my fridge, having an idea of what I'm gonna want tomorrow, and just having a better idea of what my day is gonna look like. When I know what my day is gonna look like and I know it's gonna be a hectic day, it just helps me having it already input into my phone. I don't have to take the time to play with the numbers and see how much rice or how much avocado or whatever. I don't have to figure out all those little details. All I have to do is pick up my phone. I know I've hit my macros, so as long as I just follow everything I've already put in here, I'm golden. And it's just one less thing I have to worry about. It's also so nice to have on a busy or hectic day. and I know I need to be fueled for the day, but I don't have the time to put into doing that. And I don't have to, I just take, what did that, I think that took me a total of 8 minutes. My screen recording says that is 8 minutes long. So super, super, super easy to just pre-track your day ahead of time. I know when I first started using MyFitnessPal, I know when I first started tracking macros, it was just so much easier for me to hit my macros when I just took some time out the night before to play around with the numbers, play around with the measurements, play around with the different food. I would go through my kitchen, scan everything, think about what I wanted, what I had, and then I just plugged it in, played around with it, looked at the serving sizes, and it really is just a game of, honestly, it feels like Tetris, but you're just making sure that the numbers fit. Again, it does take trial and error, it takes a lot of practice, but pre-logging when you're first starting out is just gonna be a huge help, and it's gonna help you be much more successful. And I still do it to this day. Like I said, if I know I'm gonna have a busier day and I'm not gonna really have time and I already know what I'm probably gonna want, might as well just go ahead and log it and it's done for the day. Planning ahead is just a huge key to success in anything you do, but especially in your health and fitness journey. For example, I know tomorrow I wanna go for a run, and I don't normally do that, and I know when I wake up it's already gonna be a struggle, so I'm planning ahead by putting my workout clothes by the sink, gonna put my sneakers right by my bed, so I just hop up, I already know that I've got my stuff ready to go, I already know that I've got my rice cake tracked, so I'll wake up, have some water, have my rice cake, go for a run, come home, get to have some coffee, get to study, and then I'm gonna get to have my breakfast, and I can just already envision how my day is gonna go. I don't wake up and then just wonder what I'm gonna do or what I should do or what I have to do, and it just already seems exhausting. I just wake up, I already have a plan. Set yourself up for success by planning ahead. It does not take much time, and if it does in the beginning, it'll only get easier the more you practice. So again, this was just a quick little tutorial on how I like to pre-track the next day to ensure I hit my macros, especially on busier days. We all have things going on in life. We're all busy. It's about making what you think is important a priority. And to me, hitting my macros is important to me. Getting my workout in is important to me. Those are the kind of things that make me feel like I'm in control of my life when other things may not seem like I'm in control of them. For real, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Super simple. It was just a very last minute video. I was about to sit down and track, and I figured some of you guys might find this helpful, and I hope you did. For something I didn't cover, ask me below, I would be happy to answer. MyFitnessPal just comes very easy now, but I know when I first started, I'm sure I had a ton of questions and I didn't know how to do certain things. So if I didn't answer something, please let me know below and I will be so happy to answer. If you have any video suggestions of things you want me to cover, please put them down below. Like this video and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.